You can make crispy buffalo chicken pieces in your smoker that are juicier and have way less calories than traditional fried chicken wings. So as some of you may have noticed from the borrowed language in the title of this video, this recipe is from Chlebowski. So I will be using most of the techniques that he used in his video. So if you want to understand why he chose the method that he did, then make sure to watch his video and I'll have it linked in the description box. Also in Ethan's original video, he used his home oven. So if you don't have a smoker at home, then the oven works too. And based on Ethan's reaction to his recipe, your oven chicken will most definitely be amazing. The first ingredient we need is, of course, chicken. And I have this organic chicken that I got from Costco. Now in Ethan's recipe, he recommends using air-chilled chicken for a crisper skin on your end product. However, I'm using an offset smoker instead of an oven, and later on I'll explain why that matters and why it helps my cause. But if you're planning to use your oven for this recipe, then try and get your hands on some air-chilled chicken. Now in order to butcher these chickens, I'm gonna be using a knife that I got from Vosti. This is the Hackney 8.5-inch chef's knife. And Vosteed sent this to me for free, and I gladly accepted it because I don't have a chef's knife. Keychain, silica gel pack, knife sheath, a heartwarming welcome letter, instructions or something. And finally the knife. This looks so sick. Yeah, this is easily the dopest knife I have now. Very cool, but let's see how it cuts. Ta-da! Thank God for the power of editing, because this is like my first time butchering a raw chicken and I had no idea what I was doing. But if you guys are interested in the Hackney knife by Vosteed, I will have a link in the description box so you can check it out. With the chicken broken down, we are gonna be adding cornstarch, baking powder, and salt to the surface of the chicken. And this is gonna help us get that crispy skin at the end of the cook. And Ethan's recipe calls for 1% for each of the ingredients based on the chicken's weight. So you can weigh out the chicken pieces on a scale and calculate how much of each ingredient you need, but I'm lazy, so I'm gonna show you how I determined the amount for myself. So I just took the weight of the chicken on the package and converted it into grams. And since I removed the backbones of the chicken when I butchered it, I multiplied the grams by 80%. And then I multiplied that amount by 1%. So my chickens after butchering were about 3,800 grams. So I'm gonna add 38 grams of salt, cornstarch, and baking powder respectively. Then I cover the pieces with the mixture and then put them on top of a pan and a cooling rack to chill in the fridge overnight. So I will see you guys at the smoker in the morning. So today I'm using my 250-gallon smoker because out of all of my cookers, my 250 has the best convection, which is cooking with a movement of hot air. Like I explained in my fire management video, an offset smoker draws air from the outside into the firebox to build the fire. And the heat generated by the fire fights to escape to cooler air through the cook chamber and out of the smokestack. This is called the draw effect. So because I can build a large fire in my 250 because of the massive firebox and because of the large smokestack where the hot air can escape, I get really good convection on this cooker. It's pretty much a caveman style air fryer with an added smoke flavor element. In conclusion, the convection in my smoker will really help get this chicken nice and crispy, which is why I didn't bother paying extra for air chilled chicken like Ethan recommended. And in Ethan's recipe, he cooked his chicken at 450 degrees Fahrenheit in his oven. But since I'm cooking with convection, I'm gonna shoot for about 425 degrees Fahrenheit. To do this, I just opened up the damper on my smokestack all the way open, and then I just made sure that my log formation in the firebox had maximum airflow so I can get some nice high flames in there. Okay, so the pit is up to temp and I'm about to put on the chicken. So originally my plan was to utilize the top rack of the smoker. Let me show you. See, there's two levels to my smoker, and because heat rises, the top rack is a lot hotter than the bottom rack. However, I severely underestimated the power of this 250, and I was easily able to get this smoker to like close to 500 degrees. So I'm actually gonna put it on the bottom rack because it's right there at between 425 and 450 that I'm trying to cook this chicken at. Wow, that literally took like 30 to like 40 minutes. Easily the quickest cook I have ever done on this channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these sauced up, and I am going to use the same exact buffalo sauce that I used when I made buffalo wing style ribs last week. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw these in the bowl. Hey, how's it going, neighbor? Yeah, we'll see. Let's see if you guys can see this. Oh man, this is awesome. Got nice crunchy skin, beautifully coated in that barbecue sauce. You got that char at the bottom of the chicken. What more can you ask for? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this wing a try. Wow. What's crazy is if you gave that to me and you told me it was a fried chicken wing, I would believe you. The skin is just so crunchy, you would almost think that this was deep fried. And even though it wasn't cooked long on the smoker, you definitely get a little bit of that smoke flavor because chicken just absorbs smoke flavor so well. So a super quick, fast, easy recipe that tastes absolutely phenomenal. And if you guys are interested in another creative buffalo wing inspired recipe, then make sure to watch the next video on your screen where I transform barbecue ribs into my favorite wing flavors.